All right. So we're just gonna top it off. We're just gonna top off this show and get to the main video that also inspired me to do this. Hold on a second. I thought I had it. Okay, here it is. I thought I had it queued up. And again, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Hit that share button. Um, let's help grow this page. I also appreciate the subscribers. We do this slowly, but we get it up there. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you guys for coming through. Hitting that subscribe button. Give me a few minutes. Uh, It did not. I thought I had it queued up, but it was not queued up. All right. 5 life-changing events that will force you to go to God. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread for this video, and I thought this was the perfect. Again, shout out to Mr. Goodbread. His phrase. This is a MGTOW channel, and yes, this is a MGTOW channel. And the one big thing about being MGTOW is going to God. There's no
Metagenics gets to the root of whole body health with pure, potent ingredients sourced from nature. Clinically tested and trusted by doctors for decades.
The very big thing about going MGTOW is going to God. I don't care what anybody try to tell y'all. Going to God is one of the biggest things about going MGTOW. And again, this is why I love Mr. Goodbread's videos.
Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the.
So go give. This is from the Brutally Honest Goodbread channel. So go give him a sub. Again, shout out to Mr. Goodbread. He been growing like crazy this year. He be going in. He do like 2 to like 3 lives a day. So go give him a shout out. Go give him a sub. I'll say shout out. Go give him a sub.
Gang, it's Sunday. Y'all know how we do over here. Yes, sir. Yes, man. Come on into the righteous sphere. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we is not going to complicate that, guys. All right. So, today, guys, I want to talk about 5 life-changing things, life-changing events that force you to go to your creator, that'll force you to go to the most high, guys. You know what I mean? So we really ain't finna talk about women or any particular agenda. Today we finna do some self-righteous, some self-accountability. We're gonna look at ourselves today, guys. And we all been through at least one. Some of us been through 2, 3 out of the 5. But these are some life-changing events, guys. So before we get into the list, though, I do want to go over a story that's in our basic instructions. I know most of y'all turned off from y'all Bible and y'all turned off from y'all basic instructions, and y'all just, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but I keep it G since I say I cater to the truth. I got to tell y'all the truth. So before we go to the list, it's a story in the Bible, the book of Job, and it's key because it represents a lot.
We're probably gonna skip that just because I want y'all to watch that video. I want y'all to go watch this video to get the full live. I'm just gonna go through that list. But again, this is why I rock with Mr. Goodbread because he integrates the Bible into this. You can't be MGTOW without integrating God into it. I'm sorry, fellas. It's not about women. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, money. It's not about sex. It's not about power. It's about righteousness. It's always been about righteousness. It's never going to be nothing less than that. That's why Mr. Goodbread calls his group the righteous fear. It's not about women. All right, let's get on to that list.
All right, guys. Number one, guys. Number one, guys. Being broke, guys. Now, I want y'all to look at this from all angles. Know what I mean? I'm not saying poor. Know what I mean? Because there's a difference between being poor and being broke. You know what I mean? A lot of us, since we was young, we was raised to believe that we are poor. And kids especially can't be poor. Kids can never be poor. All they can be is broke. You know what I mean? This go back to the programming where they taught you that money don't grow on trees. You know what I mean? We know that that's a lie. Money do grow on trees. If you learn how and where to plant seeds, you can grow money trees. And then you can stop relying on one tree. You can stop picking leaves and using leaves from one tree to pay all your bills and pay all your finances, guys.
Damn, that's actually pretty good. I actually never heard that before. Money does grow on trees. I like the way he broke that down. He's exactly correct. Being broke, which is the difference from being poor, really can affect you and get you closer to God. For real, for real. A lot of men who probably sad and depressed nowadays, a lot of it's because they're broke. They're just broke. They can't do what they really want. They can't get the woman they really want because they know they ain't got the money for it. It's because they broke. And this is why this information is important. Because they're not teaching men, they're not telling men this. Men don't think like, oh, maybe I'm mad because I'm broke. Which could be an easy fix is to go get some money.
I mean, they don't teach you this. They don't teach you this. But money do grow on trees. All right, guys? But when you be broke, being broke, and I'm talking broke like no resources, because in the beginning, being broke could work for you. You get real comfortable being broke. But see, after a while, those people that are looking out for you, you get on their nerves and you start getting annoying to them. So they make it uncomfortable. And then before you know it, you ain't got no resources to just sit there and use up. So when you get
Yup, he's exactly right. And that's only for the men. This happens to women too, but women, for some reason, they sabotage themselves. They don't have a good thing going, and then because of their feelings, they'll destroy it. For men, it's just that a man could be a good guy, but if he's broke and he's living off of other people or whatever, they're gonna get on him eventually. They're gonna get him eventually. Like, man, you should do this, you should do that, da 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 da. He could be the greatest good dude in the world, but if he's broke and he's bumming off of y'all gonna get annoyed eventually. So this is mostly for men, and this is why men need to chase their purpose. Get some money in your pocket.
get down to your last bit of resource and ain't nobody helping you, that's being broke. That's when you are being broke right there, and that'll change you. That'll change you, bro. That have changed so many of us. You know what I mean? Not being able to buy something when you want to buy something, not being able to know where you gonna lay your head at next month. You know what I mean? If anything, that's priority number one, guys, fixing the money problems. If you don't get to fix the money problems, you'll never really know what it is to live. There's two types of problems in this world, guys. Money problems and life problems. A lot of y'all never get to the life problems. the real deal problems, the problems that's about yourself. You know what I mean? Because you never get the money. You never get the money problems situated. But being broke changes.
And again, I gotta reiterate. This is why a lot of men might be mad because they're broke. They can't do what they want. They ain't got the money to take trips and you know what I'm saying, get women and buy women and none of that. They can't do that. So this is why this information is important because a lot of men probably could be you just broke. Go get some money. Once you go get some money, you might be able to enjoy life and live a little bit. That dude that we did earlier in the beginning of the stream, you know, it was hard for him he got over the money problem. Now he's at the life problem. But you can tell that he's pissed about the money problem because he probably don't make a lot of money like that. So you know, like I say, he's frustrated in the investment. This is why this red pill exists. We're frustrated in the investment, putting time in that. But a lot of times we just mad because we're broke, and we thinking we're looking for love, and we thinking that we're gonna find a woman that's going to help support our dreams and you know what I'm saying, back us up. Now we got nobody. We're broke like that, like how Mr. Goodbread explained. We got no resource, nobody to help us. Nobody wants to help us. We're broke.
Changes you forever. You know what I mean? Fellas, we in a society that don't give us nothing. They don't give us anything. So you go broke and you'll see change your whole life, bro. Make sure you making decisions that'll further you, not put you back, not set you back. Normally, when you have desires and when you make decisions based off your desires, it come back to bite you in the long run.
Yep.
I'm telling you that now. So I need y'all fellas to stop with this marriage by state bull crap. Stop setting yourself up. You know what I mean? Because being broke is not a joke, bro. Ain't nothing funny about being broke, bro. Change your whole lifestyle, bro.
And that could be for the good or the bad. Because for the good, it could force you to step your game up to get this money. But for the bad, it could send you to a life of crime. So being broke can mess up your life, but it can force you to go to God. If you're a righteous man, if you know you're righteous, and you're taking this information, it's gonna take you to God. Unfortunately, a lot of men have conformed to the ways of the world, and when they do that, that's when they go to crime. Unfortunately.
Change your whole mindset. Number 2, guys. A friend betraying you, bro.
Ooh.
Ain't nothing like a friend betraying you, yo.
Yeah.
That should have changed your whole mentality too. Change your whole lifestyle, guys. We know that. This go back to the birds of a feather flock together. That go to that programming. Great minds think alike. That's a lie. You know what I mean? Foolish minds think alike. Because great minds gonna think differently.
Ooh.
Great minds think unique.
That's a good quote right there. I like that. Great minds think differently. I like that. I gotta continue.
You know what I mean? Y'all sit around these folks all day playing, let's pretend, being fake. You know what I mean? You blow smoke in their butt and they'll blow smoke in your butt. This is why at the end of the relationship, it's all hell break loose because y'all really don't know each other. Y'all know the fake version. Y'all know the person that wore the mask. Y'all don't know the person behind the mask.
Yep.
This is why it's so easy for them to fall out with each other, these so-called friends nowadays, guys, and you just see all the mud slinging on social media.
Yep. It's more hurtful when it happens with men than it does with women because women they can seem to betray each other in a fortnight. But men, we don't usually portray each other like that. So when a man portrays you, bro, man, that shit hurts. Not to say women don't get hurt by a woman's betrayal, because when women betray women, they go above and beyond. Like when a man betrays a man, unless he's trying to take him out, it's mostly like he smashed his girl or something like that. The like we only go to one of the two extremes. Either he smashed his girl or he trying to take him out, trying to delete him. For women, they do a multitude of things. They try to hurt the children. They would try to hurt her family. They would try to attack her. It's weird as hell when women betray each other. They'll put each other on social media. They'll try to hurt each other's reputation. But men, we're so locked in with each other because we can be friends for 5, 10, 15 years. And then when a man betrays, you be like, damn, that's crazy. He was like that for real? Damn.
Because people wearing a mask. Ain't nobody truly, genuinely being themselves. It's a lot of people that they may have think I cut them off, but I didn't cut them off. I just grew, and they're refusing not to grow because a lot of people don't want to know the truth because the people that they want acceptance from don't want to know the truth. So they got to be acceptance from them. But a lot of people be loving the truth, but they can't let other people know that they love the truth. You see how that work? You see how that work? And that's that friend's betrayal, yo. It'll change your whole life. When you realize,
Yeah, he's exactly right about that. It's crazy how these people, especially these modern people, think nowadays. Especially these modern men, they kind of start thinking like feminine. A lot of times when it comes to relationships, so they want to add a feminine touch to men's relationship, and it's like, bro, what's wrong with you, man? I had a dude who I was friends with. Me and him used to spar, and I used to make fun of him. I used to call him a bitch and just make fun of him and shit like that. And then he would spar and fight each other. And then when I started talking this red pill stuff, he got mad at me talking about, I can't be friends with a guy like you because a red pill. Okay, cool. All the while, he's trying to go behind my back. I'm trying to talk to a girl. He's trying to talk to a girl behind my back. He trying to do snake stuff. All the while, he trying to do snake stuff this whole time. But hey, it's what happens. Like how Mr. Goodbread said, when you grow, you're gonna leave people behind. Some people are gonna feel betrayed. I still have my friends that thought I was wrong in the beginning, but now they come through and they're like, "Oh, Quabo, you right." I still have those friends, and I've kept my circle small in order to make sure I live the most peaceful life I can. Because too many people in your life, and I gotta do a stream of that for when a man has too many women can mess you up. Having too many people around you can mess you up. It can. It can mess up your reputation. You don't know who to trust. But when you grow as a person, you're gonna leave some people behind. Some people are gonna get jealous. Some people are gonna get mad. Some people are gonna betray you. It's the way of the world, unfortunately.
realize you was being real to somebody who was really being fake, that'll change your whole life. It'll make you not even want to love anymore. Make you not even want to trust. I mean, and these are the fears that get created.
Bro, damn, he hit with that one. This is why a lot of men are red pill or going MGTOW or whatever. It's because a lot of men have hurt from their wife, ex-wife, or wife, current wife. A lot of men get hurt from their current wife too. So when those men get hurt and they feel betrayed, they don't want to love no more. They get angry and they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many times I've heard a man like my one of my friends who's married, and they'd be like, "If my wife ever divorces me, I'm never dating again. What's the point?" I've had so many men tell me that if my wife ever leaves me, I'm never dating again. What's the point? Men get tired of dating. And the reason why we settle down is like we're tired of dating. We don't want to date no more. We don't want to keep chasing after women and all that type of stuff. But when we actually finally get the girl and we lose her, oh, we're done. There's no more loving, no more trusting, none of that. We don't give her everything to this woman, and she took it and broke it. Like, damn.
Creative, but you gotta fight these guys. That's why I say you gotta go to God. You gotta put that whole armor on. Put not half of it, the whole armor on, guys. Number 3, guys. Yes, the death of your father, yo. Again, guys, and this is literally and physically, guys. Some of us, our father been gone. Been gone. He alive, but he been gone. You know what I mean? We gotta lick our wounds. We gotta get over that. We gotta go see about ourselves. We gotta go fix that. We are responsible to get rid of that. Them traits that's put on us because we don't have a father. That's on us, guys. You know what I mean? And ladies, because y'all don't have a father either. Because, you know, in our society, we always focus on this man's not having a dad. You women don't have fathers. Y'all need to definitely go see about yourself. And you know you need to go see about yourself. Your mama didn't have the answer, Sway. You know what I mean? So please, go see about yourselves, guys. Those of us that have the death of a father, remember, he ain't gotta be dead, but that relationship, once that relationship is non-repairable, it's the death. It's a death. You know what I mean?
He's exactly right about that. The death of your father as a child is I haven't experienced it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I love my father. I love my father. So losing him will be life changing, life altering. So I understand when a man loses their father, it definitely changes him because now he actually step up. He got to step up to the plate and protect everybody. He's the patriarch now. He's the one that has to get in front and take care of the sword. Take the bullet if something happens. Now he's the, yeah, he's the patriarch. He's the elder. You know what I'm saying? He's the elder now. It's like you get that sense of responsibility that he had, that your father had. You get there's a saying, the sins of the father will always become the sins of the son. So whatever your father, whatever the reason why it's gonna be life altering is whatever your father did in his life will come down onto you, will be given onto you. So if your father created, massive amount of wealth and you know what I'm saying, and uh created a free lifestyle, you're gonna get that as a child. But if your father was a degenerate, a lot of times, unfortunately, that goes back onto the children. So if a man was a good man, everything that he taught the child is going to be the mini version of the father. It's really what it is. The child's gonna be the mini version of the father. Everything that child learned is gonna have to be utilized by themselves now. Because before you could be like, oh, I have my father, I can depend on him. If you know what I'm saying, if something goes wrong, yada yada. Even if you're a man that are capable, you're a man or a woman that are capable of doing things on your own, just knowing you have that fallback is just, you know what I'm saying, good. But when he's gone, you're just like, man, everything that he has taught you as a person when you're an adult now has to be utilized to the more effectively than ever before. And that would change your whole life because now you got to step up. You actually have to be a leader now. You got to step up and take the role.
He ain't gotta be alive. But we gotta go fix that, guys, because that changes our life. That's life changing right there. That's a life changing event right there. We see it. This shit has ruined generations. We got to go see about that. Number 4, this is, a lot of us went through this. A lot of us was going, especially us red pill men. A lot of red pill men have gone through this.
Yep.
And I'm talking now, getting your heart broken. You know what I mean? That you put it all on the line. You was trying to be that good little man. You know what I mean? You was trying to be that real good little man, and she just broke your heart, bro. You know what I mean? Remember, the body developed faster than the mind. The body develops faster than the mind. Men are the head, women are the body. You know what I mean? So yes, a lot of us jumped out there thinking with our other head, simping, and got our little heart broke. And that's cool. God said it's all right. It's okay to be bitter. It's not okay to remain bitter though. You can't remain bitter. You got to go fix that hardened heart, because that heart of yours, it'll harden. It'll harden. And once it get harder and it hardens like that, you're done, son. You're done, son. You just as good.
He is exactly right about that. What's crazy is, especially with men, when they get heartbroken, it can change them in one out of two ways. A lot of reason why men can delete themselves is because of a broken heart. It's crazy how that happens. It's sad how that happens, but a lot of reason why men delete themselves because of a broken heart. It can change your life. I remember a personal story. I remember one time I got my heart broken once. I literally was walking out in the sun. It was summertime, hot in the sun. I'm on the ground crying like, damn, over this one chick broke my heart. That shit could change your life, fellas. It could push you to go to God, which it should do, or it could put you into oblivion. You can become depressed. You can become, saying not able to move, because I done a stream on this, how love um affects our body physically, chemically. Like love is actually worse than doing cocaine. It's actually healthier to do cocaine and fall in love. You can literally die from a broken heart. You can literally die from that. So, but yeah, y'all look it up. But getting your heart broken as a man, and it affects women too, s- especially when women find themselves a man they really like and he plays her. Unfortunately, those men are not the good men. Mostly, it's the good men that get their heart broken the most. The most.
Good as an obese female, because that obesity and what I mean, gluttony and wrath. Those are 7 deadly sins. Those are 2 of the 7 deadly sins. Can't play with those. You can't play with those. You know what I mean? At all. So it's okay to be bitter. We have been done unjustly, but it's our job to get rid of that.
Yep.
We can't stay bitter. We got to come back. We got to always come back, guys. Right?
That's why uh you gotta take red pill breaks. If you're a red pill man, you watch red pill videos all the time. You gotta take some breaks. Because it can harden you, bruh. It can piss you off seeing how a lot of these women will say these stuff on TikTok. You probably know some friends that have gone through it or are going through it right now, or you personally went through it yourself. And then you see it online all the time. You see it. You see these women talk about it. You see these women agree about it. You see these women, champion all this stuff. You see the truth, and that can harden you, man. That can piss you off. That can make you mad. That can, what I'm saying, that can make you bitter. That can make you stay bitter. Too much of a good thing is still bad. Water is good for you. But if you can drown by drinking too much water. It's possible to drown by drinking too much water. So learn to take some breaks, man. Learn to take some breaks from watching Red Pill and MGTOW videos all the time. You know what I'm saying? I smoke weed. I smoke marijuana. And even I take marijuana breaks. Because when you come back to the marijuana, you're gonna get the full potency. You're gonna get the full potency and get back to your level. Now, a lot of times they want to go out there, they want to make fun of you talking about go and touch grass or whatever. But yeah, go out there and see nature. Go out there and see some nature. Walk around. You know what I'm saying? Maybe go actually talk to people. Go talk to some girls. Because a lot of times the girls in reality are different from the girls in online. Because the girls online are cracked. Twitter, I had to stop going to Twitter because that was just making me angry, bro. I had to stop going on Twitter because the women on there on Twitter is just like, this cannot be real. Cannot be a real thing. So yeah, learn to take some red pill breaks, guys. Because that, and then on top of getting your heart broken, is just going to just mess you up. That can mess up your future relationships with people.
That's why I don't give y'all that doom and gloom content. You know what I mean? Because it ain't life. Not about that. Life not about harping on the bullshit. Life is about licking your wounds and getting back up on the horse. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? And last but not least, guys, this pretty much sums everything up. All of the other four, because once you realize, bro, nobody is coming to help you. Nobody is here to save you. You ain't got no other choice but to go up. And that's a lot of our problem. A lot of us be acting like we got anything else better than to try something different. I mean, we already at the bottom. I mean, like, what else? What else can we do? What else, what do we got to lose? You know what I mean? But realizing no one is coming to save you, that'll get you to and go. You know what I mean?
That it, man. I got number 5. That number 5 was oh man. I've learned a lot of the things that I've learned, like with traveling and you know what I'm saying, getting my car fixed and all that stuff, was realizing number 5 was number 5. Oh man. Oh man. He's exactly right. And me personally, that changed my life. But realizing no one's coming to save you, I had to figure things out. I literally had to walk. I remember, man, I've had to walk from cities, from Raleigh to Raleigh to Charlotte, which is I think of four. No, I think it was like a 14. Was it 14 hours? 14-hour walk. 14-hour walk. It's like a 3-hour drive. 3-hour drive from Charlotte to Raleigh. So imagine having to walk back. I had to walk from the airport back to my house in Charlotte, realizing no one was coming to save me, realizing nobody could come and save me, and I had to walk. That number 5 right there, I feel like is an important thing for a man to realize, because when you do, you will not sit and wait for nobody. You will go and do your thing. You will focus on your purpose, on whatever your purpose is. You will focus on yourself. And this right here, this last one right here, is I feel is my personal belief that men need to hear this information. This is why being many times important. This one right here, you actually get less angry when you got to figure out on your own what to do. Shout out to the rapper Currency. Shout out to Jetlag. I remember there was a video he did where he was gonna he was trying to go someplace and they were telling him, nah, you can't go in here. He wasn't mad. He wasn't trying to say, well, I'm the rapper. Da, da, da. He just turned around and said, all right, I found another way. As a man, that's how you gotta think. When you realize nobody's coming to save you, you gotta be like, all right, I'll find another way. Because you gotta get home. You gotta get to work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you had to do. So if you gotta walk home from a different city, then bro, you're gonna have to walk home. if you can't get nobody to pick you up, you gotta walk home, my boy. And number five, to me personally, is the most important thing that I feel like a MGTOW man needs to know. Let's finish this up.
Because God always got you, bro. He always got you. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
Yep.
Before we get on out of here,
That's a
let me
fact.
hit y'all with some Sunday scriptures. Psalms.
He's right. God always got you. Oh, he always got you, and that's why it's really important as a MGTOW man to get close with God. Get close with God. Put God first. That's going to be the very most important thing for being a MGTOW man. I don't give a damn what else you believe after that. God is the most important thing.
18:30. This God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord proves true. His word. This is his word. The instructions are his word. He is a shield for all those who take refuge in him. The truth is love, bro. It ain't about being perfect. It ain't about being perfect. It's about being truthful. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be perfect, but are you truthful? Can you tell the truth? Can you accept the truth? That's what it's about, guys. That's what it's about. Now, you ain't even got to believe in none of this shit. Can you be truthful, though?
Yep.
Can you be truthful? Can you accept the truth? And can you tell the truth? You know what I mean? Because liars come in all shades, all colors. You know what I mean? Some people run around here lying and don't know that they lying.
Yep.
That's just the information they've been given. They ain't go research that information that they run around here posting and typing and talking. I mean, where did they get that information from? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hey, Nolly Williams here, your success coach. Are you a real estate agent looking to get more listings? More listings. You know that listings is the name of the game. And if you want to get more of them,
John 16:13. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all the truth, not just some, all the truth. For he will not speak on his own authority. Like I tell y'all don't gotta believe me. I hope y'all not up here thinking that I want y'all to believe me. I just want y'all to believe this book. Believe this. Believe the word of God. You know what I mean? But whatever he hears, he will speak, and he will declare to you the things that are to come. That's all. You know what I mean? It's quite simple. I don't ask nobody to believe me. I just teach people how to believe the word. You feel me? I got folks that believe me. I try, yo. It's been real. It's been love. Let me get some shout outs before we.
All right. And that ends that. That was some powerful stuff. And again, this is why this information is important for men. Because a lot of men don't know this. The reason why these men were doing all these atrocities is because they weren't given information like this. Nowadays, you see women complaining, talking about men don't approach. Well, yes, men don't approach. Women has stated that they don't like men approaching them. So we tell men don't approach these women. Don't waste your time approaching them. Now they want to get mad saying that men don't approach. It's the oddest thing. The oddest thing. But hey, fellas, this is what I say. If you can find yourself a wholesome woman, go ahead and take her in. Go ahead and put that ring on her finger. However, if she's not wholesome, purge him out of your life. Purge them. Yeah, purge. Yes, you heard it correctly. Purge. Purge them out of your life, fellas, because you never know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna. I gotta do this. I gotta do this next stream where I gotta talk about dealing with too many women will get you in trouble. I think I've done like small videos, but I want to do a full stream because you see what happens when you talk about this. Oh, you see what happens when men deal with too many women, and you see how their life gets destroyed. So I gotta do that stream really soon. But all right, guys, I will talk with y'all soon. You guys be safe. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App. You see on the scroll below. You can also subscribe to my Twitch, twitch.tv/excess underground Z. So go ahead and subscribe to my Twitch. That helps me out as well. But all right, guys, I will talk with y'all soon. Peace.